are the thrill seekers, corrupt and immoral.
Right, well, I mean, essentially, this is what we call a board set up for long-distance pumping. Essentially, you ride it as fast as you can. Slalom's kind of slalom style, trying to build up speed and not put your foot down. Yeah, essentially, what you're trying to do is crank the back of the board, well, kind of trying to spin the board, if you like, between your feet. So this foot's going to put some pressure on, this foot's going to put some pressure on the other way. That'll force the turn rather than kind of just going with the turn. And that's how you derive a bit of pace. You actually get to pull the board along. It's called centripetal forces. Well, I mean, the big boys are averaging sort of 10 to 12 miles an hour on a long haul, and we're talking some decent mileage here. But if you're really going for it, I reckon 15, perhaps even higher, 20 miles an hour. Longboarding has been around for a long time, and this style of skating has been around since the 70s. I mean, these particular trucks, they were around from the 70s. But only in mainly slalom format, which is a shorter board, much the same sort of size as the little boards we see around these days. But again, same sort of truck setups. And really, it kind of evolved from that. James Peters started with slalom and then realised actually this is quite an efficient form of transport, and he commutes daily 12 miles there and back to work, and eventually this sort of thing was born. Well, I initially started because my son, he's a bit of a skater, he likes the tricks and stuff, and he's awesome at it. I love watching him do that. And I wanted to be able to roll around with him at the weekends, which is really how it started. And then I kind of got the feeling that I could actually make the board go a bit, so I looked it up, and really now, for me, it's just a complete de-stress. I get on the board and I just go and don't think about anything apart from skating, really, getting where I'm going without touching the floor. And any kind of sport, especially as you're getting older, is a good thing to do, because you need to keep yourself in shape. I've got kids and things, and it's a good thing to do. Bought the board online, and that's just the way you kind of get the equipment, really. It's the best way, especially when it's not readily available in the shops. But certainly build something like this on Boardratz, and get it shipped out to you as quick as you can with all the bits on that you specify. That's a really nice way of doing it. Otherwise, you can just order the deck, get the bits separately. But, off the internet is the only way, really. Because at the moment, this is still a bit of a niche sport. For a new board, check out Boardratz.